video number 10 of the second chapter in Crimes and Punishment by Sherlock Holmes. And at this point the train has disappeared. We are at Bridlington station and we've just spoken to this gentleman, Mr. Robinson. So while we're here now, let's look what to go through. So find out what the special wagon was carrying. Yes, okay. We've found out that the special carriage was in fact carrying a prototype. But where did he go? Hold on. We were just talking to the station master who's just disappeared. Come here. I want to talk to you.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
You got a problem with your passengers? Actually, no. Let's just check him out. Earlobe. What's that? Okay, young. Clean clothes. Instructions on how to be a station master. So obviously he's intending to continue with his career. And ink smudges.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
So, anything unusual apart from the train disappearing?
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Okay. Train composition, railway map, rookie station master, yes he is. Robinson stepped off. Let's go if the train was delayed. Let's try and bust his bubble. No. Damn. Okay, rookie station master then. That's it.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Right, yeah, it's a little bit short on nuances. It's either dead on or nothing, but you can't... Well, normally in this sort of situation you would rattle someone's pride and then get them to open up about other things, but in this case you just go straight for the jugular.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
And what would that be?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Yes, I'd like to.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Okay. Right, so this is a telegram. I don't know where it just came from. Chesterfield Railway Station, Tren Linéaire. It's almost in French, almost. But, yeah, okay. What else have we got up here? The Chesterfield Station Master's report about the vanished train was full of errors and barely readable. It's hard to understand if he confirmed that the train passed through his station or not. Okay. Right. B? Assumption time. Train vanished. People, traces of chain. Nope. Special wagon. Nope. So, train vanished with people. Chilean stayed on the train. Yes. No. I think the Chileans were left on purpose. No accident there. Okay, next. Chesterfield telegram, no traces of train. Special wagon, no traces of train. Chesterfield telegram, special wagon, no, fine. So all done at the moment on that one. No, I don't talk to him, he's a freaking idiot. Okay, T. What are we looking for here? That's a good question. What are we looking for? Typewriter? I'll move. Paper? Typewriter? We have our special spidey sense on, but it doesn't seem to be showing us. Telegram. Gap in the floor. Piece of paper. Document.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Right, insurance policy 256458. Insurance organised by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. This policy partially covers the loss of a prototype up to 50%. Maximum cover amount £15,000. Insurance duration 1 year, renewable. So they will only cover half of it. And even then they reckon it might be worth 30,000. Right. I don't think there's much else, really. No, at this particular moment. We've also now got the Chesterfield station, which we shall go to in a second, once I'm certain we haven't left anything unturned. Watson, anything?
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
I opened your mouth and he drove in it. Right, filled the hole. Right, you haven't told me everything. Seriously undervalued your invention.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
A guy who just lost his invention, I guess.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype, and this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
Oh, wink.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Yes, by going through his luggage. Right, enough luggage. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Robinson's luggage. Okay.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
Yes, it does.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure.
That just
I'll
means
keep
break
watch.
Of course.
Force majeure just means basically smash the crap out of it. Alright, this thing again. Okay. I'm going to rotate all of it so I can see where the inner panels are. Right. Let's now... hate this thing. Right, that one. I want that one there. Now, I want... Is that the right one? No. That one. There. Oh, sneaky, it's got a double line. It could be that one or that one. We'll find out in a second. There we go. Okay, it could be the other one. Could indeed be the other one, couldn't it? Okay, it could be there. No, that one could be there. That one could be there. Ooh, there we go. Business papers.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
That's
An exclusive sales contract.
which means basically that it's between him and nobody else. Mr. Thomas L. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Okay. Contract.
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Okay, so he's doing a bit of a con. He's grabbing 10%
Yet
of every
another
company.
exclusive sales contract.
Yeah,
Mr.
he's doing a
Robinson
con.
is the seller.
He's doing exclusive contracts with everybody, which he can't do because the whole point is they're exclusive, and he's taking 10% per time. So it's a con.
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
it
a
is
con.
very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Even though it was supposedly exclusive.
Railway post bags.
Yes, anything else in here? No. The Limes. Mysterious drama in London. Yes, it's the wrong person. It's hung for murder. Partly my fault. Right, Mr. Robinson, you scummy sucking scum sucker.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
No, you'll get a refund, all right. Definitely something coming your way. Right, we want to go to the next station. Tab button. And Chesterfield. We're there, yep. Right, let's find out who sent this crappy telegram. Okay, there we are. Chesterfield Station. Well, that's the main door. Right, tickets, nobody there. Can we go in? Hello. Hello. You sleeping or you dead? Okay.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
How? The question
By
is
his
the why.
sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please,
Huh?
sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Yes. Well, let's take a look at this person first. Well, he should have a big red nose. Yep. Knew it. Right. Ears, hat. See what else we can spot. Tie, lapel. Clean clothes. Fishing line. Alcohol flask. And married.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Ah, that's why the message was all befuddled. Because he was.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Okay. Binge drinking.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Okay, B. Which to go for, which to go for, which to go for. Prototype has many customers, prototype has insurance, no. Chesterfield Telegram. There we go. The train passed through Chesterfield Station despite our being unsure if the station master sent the report. The train never passed through Chesterfield Station. The station master was drunk. I think this one, I think it passed it, but the guy sent the report, but it was all kind of pissed. Okay. Anything else? No, not a moment. Okay. Right. There we go. Right. You're useless. Okay. Anything in here? Tell. Cutlery. Interesting. It's a picture of the first underground. Right, dartboard, Victorian style. Okay. Fire, jacket. Morse code alphabet.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Which is something to ask
A
the
telegraph.
station master about the Morse code. Because maybe he didn't send it.
Oh, will I ever get any peace?
I'll give you a bit of peace, alright. See what else we can find while we're here. The Times. Okay. Platform tickets. Traveller's Hotel.
A fishing advertisement.
Lovely. Some scales. Station. Waiting room. Anybody waiting? Some bags. Central London Railway. Yes, the same old. Anything else? What are you doing? Okay. Left luggage.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of these again. Oh, jeez. Okay. That one. No, it won't be there. Next one. Okay. Scrolly. Done. Next one. Scrolly. Easy peasy, lad. Just work from the outside in. Right. Instruments.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Tea.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
What else is in here? Okay, so we have some
Railway post bags.
Watson, no, you're useless. Right, we have some ammunition, I suppose you could call it, to use against the station master. Come on, spill the beans. Right, yeah. There's
You
no
have
point.
quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
What? That doesn't make much sense.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Okay. Didn't really. I mean, you answered the question, but you kind of avoided it at the same time. Son of a. Right. Let me just check my little handy Filofax thing. Right. Chesterfield railway station should be carefully examined. I agree. Alright. Okay, let's go and examine. Wrong side. What was that?
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Yeah, I wonder what they're from, I wonder. Right, we want to go and examine the line. Will you let me do that? Or will you kick me off back to the... Start again, you piece of... You know, there's like invisible freaking ball there. So how about this way then? Because I can't go the other way. See how far we get before it kicks us off. Okay. Oh, that looks suspiciously like a railway line. Oh, you son of a... Oh, you bastard. that there looks like a railway line down there. Right, what are we doing out here?
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Yes, me too. But we are still investigating. So what are we missing? Been in there. Some more. Good God, there was a lot of wine that left him. Trolley. Ah, the left luggage. We've been in there yet.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
So now I've got to rebuild it.
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
No, I'm not. Right. B. Spare parts of a handcar, no traces of train. It's a fake. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. I knew it. Okay. I knew we'd have to do it. So let's reconstruct our handcar.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Right, we need to find them, do we? Brakes. Take the brakes, put them on the wheel.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Well, alright, can we drop it on the floor? Okay. Let's find the other wheel first.
I should use the appropriate object here.
It's a gear. Right, small gear housing. Hand mechanism, it goes on the top. Pump. Wheel. Wheel. How many wheels are we missing? It only takes 4. Wooden base. What else are we missing around here? Use some brakes on these. Where the brakes go?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh, they go in the middle. Look, bracing brake.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Alright, let's use that wheel. I can't use it anywhere.
I should use the appropriate object here.
What are we missing? Brakes. What else do we have? See if we can find all the objects first. Appears to be all the objects, really. Brakes. But where can they fit? Wooden base. Well, that's about it. I think we're missing something still. A wheel. Where can that go? Use a wooden base.
Use the appropriate object here.
Are we missing one on the far side? Not letting us put it there. What else are we missing?
I should use the appropriate object
Well, I would.
here.
What's that there? Can we move around? Ah, there we go. Idiot. Right, wheel. Wheel. Brake. That's why. That's about it. No. What are we missing then? Oh, a plank of wood.
I should use the appropriate object here.
What are we missing? There's no more objects there. Two wheels. Appears to be something there. But I'm not seeing anything light up. I can't move around. What are we missing? Look. Well, do you think perhaps we're missing a piece from outside?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Rotate it around. I think we're missing a piece that may be outside of this station. So let's come back to this, because maybe there's a piece outside that we're missing, and that would be very frustrating if that's the case. Have to rebuild that. What have we done wrong? Let's try it again. Right, wheel. Yep. Spin it round. Wheel. Brake. Right, the wheel. What was the other thing then? Small gear. Well, I imagine the small gear would fit in there.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Small gear housing. Small gear. Small gear housing. Right. Hand mechanism. Hand mechanism joint. Wooden base. So I think we're missing a piece of wood. Everything else has got like wood joint wood, but where is a piece of wood? How utterly frustrating. Wooden board. There we go. Do I take this thing round? Wooden board. How do we point this thing? Take you that way. Wooden board. It needs to go in there somehow. That way. There we go. Great. We now have built a handcart.
Now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Absolutely. Yeah, what we doing here? Lost me here.
We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle.
Fine. Okay. Can I? Right. Headlight and a steam whistle. Headlight. Kind of handy. And a steam whistle. What are you going to use to provide the steam for the steam whistle?
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
So still more parts. Get out of the way, you useless piece of... Okay, long pole. Anything else in here? Fire extinguisher. That would provide the pressure for the whistle. Actually, in real life it wouldn't. Those steam whistles for trains require a huge amount of pressure. Right, place
The
long
long
pole.
pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
Fire
It is
extinguisher.
elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. First of all, Let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher. This...
Okay.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Yeah.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
As did I.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
When I was a child, I read a book by Enid Blyton, The Famous Five. There's a huge series of them. One of the stories in Enid Blyton Famous Five was the vanishing of a steam train in exactly the same way as this storyline. I suppose that's what happens when you get old. Right, this is the end of video number 10. In video number 11, we shall continue with the mystery of Crimes and Punishments, Chapter 2 of Sherlock Holmes.